Hello, Facebook and YouTube family. This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hastu Sapakba. Just wanted to do a general read. As you see, I am real mellow with this smooth jazz playing in the background. I love this mix. I just happened across it. Well, I actually went looking for a smooth jazz mix because I seen a reel and the music was just amazing. It was to this young lady who um, was completed an art piece, so you can imagine. However, there's just been a lot of energy of, you know, fear mongering, a lot of energy of, you know, death and release. As I've stated in a lot of my previous collective messages and other messages, the frequency of Earth is elevating. There's a frequency shift. And I did this message, could be a week and some change ago, a few days ago, I can't remember. But I'm now starting to see other readers with the same message. I literally saw a message today of a lady that I watch and really respect on her spiritual growth. She's a not on her spiritual growth, she's like a guru. She's like an adept, and she teaches and trains a lot of people and initiates people into deeper spirituality, and she has classes. But anyway, the title of the video I saw from her today was like frequency shift. That literally said frequency shift and upgrade, earth upgrade. So again, just kind of confirming messages that I have already put out. But with that in mind, I just want to encourage everyone to stay positive no matter what the external circumstances may be, no matter what things may look like on the outside. There's so many blessings coming. I'm trying to remember the cards that came out before I'm doing this reading. But, just be patient. Be patient. Patience came out, so be patient. Remain confident during this time. Remain full of love, walk in love. Do not allow the negativity and the hate, the doubt, because I've even been seeing a lot of reels of people, robbing and stealing and trying to set people up. It's just really corrupt. And there could be an agenda behind that being the forefront at this time, because they want to take your mind off of the frequency shift. They want to take your mind off of living in love. They want you to see humanity and humans as evil. But we all are one. We all, just in the bad parts and the bad humans, perhaps, and in the actions they, you know, participate in or indulge in, could just be, when you think about the body as one, there's different cells. Each cell has a different job, and some of those cells may be sick, or diseased, or some part of the body may be, I'm sorry, pushed the wrong button. Let's get the music back up. But some of those cells may be starving of oxygen because the healing is in the oxygen and nutrients in the blood. It may have not been, you know, nurtured in a way that would promote it being healthy. And, that is what create negative people. I saw a post today as well. Um, it said, instead of it was I can't remember it verbatim, but it was like instead of judging a person's anger, consider the pain that they're in. Something like that. They may not have that nurture. They may not have had that nurturing that is needed. And maybe they did, but society is just so pig-headed about putting negativity in front of you, putting discord and fighting and arguing and ignorance in front of you with the media, social media, music. That's why you have to guard your gates, your ear, mouth, and eye gate. You know, you have to be conscious about the things that you allow into those gates. If it's not of love, if it's not of substance, don't spend your time on it unless you are at the position or at the point of your life where you are analyzing those things. It can be entertainment at some points, but make sure you're looking at it from a lesson standpoint or seeing what, realizing what, the person did wrong and what they can do different or where they may be lacking and using it as a lesson as to not how to act. A lot of people see these things and look at it as, oh, I want to be like that. That's why you see all these women with these inflated bodies, because they are seeing these things on TV and thinking it's something to, you know, um, covet. But it is really just a symptom of dis-ease. Not disease, but there's dis-ease. There is an ease within them, in regards to themselves. They're not comfortable being their true and authentic self. And this is what, you know, this time of all of this hate and racial hate, there was just a guy who shot 10 black people. And we were discussing this, not too long, just a Sunday, I believe. Some people were discussing it, and this lady was saying about, how to protect yourself and how white supremacists, they have a white, KKK flag, and they train up their children and they have them cross the flag and over into the hate and all of that. And, it's, I mean, knowledge is one thing, but it's what you do with it. Don't allow that knowledge, don't allow what people are doing and what is being shown to you on social media and TV make you afraid to live your life, because that is its purpose. Its purpose is to keep you in a low vibrational energy so that you can't see the blessings that is, part of being alive at a time such as this. It seems crazy and all over the place. It seems dark, but in regards to duality, what this earth realm is based upon, as bad as it is, on the same spectrum is as good as it can be, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, But the thing is, as well, as part of our mission here in this 3D realm to transcend duality. That's what a lot of other dimensions went through. Atlantean era, the Lemurian era, the I'm trying to think of the name. It's not coming to me. But all of these areas went through a time where the beings of it had to transcend duality. And Earth is now at the point where it's shifting into divine feminine energy, you know, out of like an Atlantean state of mind. The Atlantean state of mind was more of a scientific, masculine, warlike logic. It didn't include love. Allow, it didn't allow, the feminine energy is about receiving and allowing. It's about remaining open. It's about, setting intentions. It's more of an airy energy. It's more of a mental, heart, feeling energy. And the masculine energies have been taught for so long to not feel, to not express their emotions. And that stifling has caused sickness within the masculine, our masculine counterparts. But also, a lot of women had to become masculine as well due to the lack of that true masculine leadership and just being. I wouldn't say leadership because women are leaders as well. We're equal. We're balanced. We can go to say that feminine energy is actually a little bit is more elevated than masculine energy. You've had very you've had philosophers even say that, you know, this earth realm and religion has tried to shut out the woman. And you have to ask yourself why. Why did they push her down? Why did they try to erase her? Because she was powerful. She's the true, beginning. Everything comes from her. The first living being or the oldest remains come from a feminine being, Lucy, if you want to go that far back. But I digress. This message is about not living in fear. No matter how somber, no matter how scary things may be, accept life for what it is, accept, whatever may come. Pray for protection, pray for covering, but don't put yourself in a prison and don't stifle yourself because we don't want to block this shift that is happening because everything happens for the good. Everything happens for the good. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. And everything will work itself out. This too shall pass. So keep your smile. If you lost loved ones or if there is any loss of life, there's truly isn't any loss. That being, that person, they're not here physically, but they are not gone. That energy, that soul cannot be destroyed. It just transitioned into a higher vibration back home. It's just vibrating higher at this time. And eventually, if meant to be, that soul, that energy will reincarnate onto earth. And that's why we want to elevate our energy now. You know what I'm saying? In this life, do the work to elevate spiritually. That way, you know, you'll be able, if you are to, for one, that way there's a possibility that you won't have to reincarnate back onto this earth realm if you focus on your purpose and your life path. And if you don't know what that is, just kind of be mindful of your gifts and what talents you have. Usually those talents are linked to your life purpose. So just kind of go into meditation and just ask. Also, be present and in the moment. When you begin to feel sad and like your energy is going everywhere, center your energy. Be present in that moment and just intend and command and just focus on feeling the love of the ethereal beings around you. Just intend on feeling the love of your ancestors and your spirit guides that were in your ascended masters that are working with you in your life path, that were sent to you to guide you. Intend on feeling that energy. There's magic all around you at all time. You just have to look for it. So center yourself and look for that magic. Center yourself and feel that magic and feel that love, that unconditional love. Because that is what we should be operating on. That is the most powerful energy. Happiness and joy, those are the high, and love are the highest vibrations. And that's what we need to seek to live in and to operate in at all times. You know, accept, life and what comes with it. We know death is a part of life. It's part of this realm. But death is just a transformation, a homegoing. All right, so bottom of the deck we have simplicity. Everything that I feel everything that I was talked about is about just tapping into the simplicity of life, of just being in love, knowing that you're protected, proclaiming you're protected. Next card is embracing. Then we have leadership and stillness. Embrace life. Embrace what comes along with it. You know, take control with authority over your life by guarding your ear, mouth, and eye gate. And be still in those times of heightened energy, because it's heightened to distract you. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands. There's a lot of conflict, competition, maybe fighting going on. But don't allow that to distract you. See it for what it is. Don't involve yourself if you don't have to. Send loving energy. Send love and light and grace. Pray for a peaceful resolution for the highest good of all involved. That should be your prayer every day. Pray for the highest good. Whatever prayer you pray for yourself, pray that for the highest good of all. Keep the one, the whole in mind, because you are a part of that. You are part of the whole. We are one. Pray for those diseased parts of the whole. Send healing to them. And one way that you can help that and help elevate them is by elevating self and keeping your aura, your energy, your mind, your heart clear and pure. Walking in integrity. Staying high vibrational. Become a walking crystal. How crystals absorbs negative energy and transmute it, and transmute darkness into light. Be like Mother Gaia. Go out into nature. Send that negative energy into Mother Nature. Nature is the most powerful healer. Only things that are natural and from the earth can heal, truly heal. Anything else it's just putting a band-aid on it. So let's seek the real. Let's ground ourselves. Okay, so as we get into the tarot cards, which I do have them laid out here, we have the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Your confidence in yourself is going to be your abundance. Embracing yourself, embracing life, embracing your passion is what's going to bring abundance. Embracing the darkness as well as the light and getting a clear understanding of it so that you can transmute it and have it work for you is what's going to bring the abundance. And we have the Judgment and the Nine of Cups. The Judgment, answering the call, answering the calling on your life is going to bring you wish fulfillment. That's the Nine of Cups. So be confident and embrace all that you are and your power. Take your power back by guarding your eye, ear, and mouth gate. Take back control over your life. Take control with authority, because the Emperor card did come out here. What? With the Star card, but that's, further in the reading. We're not there yet, but the Star card is about hope. It's about healing. Take control with authority and know that, and stay in tune with hope and healing. The Emperor is the King of Kings, and you have to make decisions that not everybody agrees with, but it's for the highest good of all. But again, that's part of the last row of cards. I have 3 rows here. So let's get back into the simplicity. Embrace yourself. Embrace your true and authentic self. It's too complex to try to be somebody else, especially when you hadn't learned who you are. And embrace your true and authentic self. So now we segue into leadership. Embrace your true and authentic self and lead in your own way. Don't try to be like anybody else. The tarot cards that we have here. Come on. The Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles is about investing. Where are you investing your energy? The Ace of Swords is about truth, victory, and clarity. Are you investing your energy to find the clarity, to find truth and seek truth? When I started to say that, I saw 2244 on the camera here. So look that up. Look up that angel number 2244. Type that in. I like to look at Joanne Scribes when I look up, angel numbers. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that come to you within numbers. And to find out their meaning, you can look up sacred scribes and you can research numerology. But we have to understand how our intuition communicates with us and how spirit communicates with us. Spirit communicates with us via our intuition. That's why we must be in tune with our feelings. That's possibly why with the male leadership and them not feeling their feelings and denying their feelings, as to why things have disintegrated and de-evolved, unevolved, or it's gone backwards. It's not evolved. It's just gotten crazy because they're not leading with their heart, and in their intuition. So invest in seeking the truth. And then we have this Six of Wands in the Tower. And the Six of Wands is about victory. Again, so we have 2 victory cards here with this leadership card. Embracing your own individual truth. Everybody thinks different, receives information different, learns different. Air signs learn more mentally through communication. Earth signs learn more with tangible things, feeling, touching. Water signs learn more and better when, things are emotionally, when things are in tune with their emotions. Fire signs learn better when there's enthusiasm and passion and excitement, So When it comes to religion, it I feel like it was destined to fail because it didn't really incorporate or think about the different people and how they learn. That's why spirituality is so great, because you can find what works for you, find what formula works for you, for your cell. As you are a cell and you're a part of a specific, if you imagine yourself as a cell, part of a specific part of a body, or part of a specific organ, each organ does something different. And each cell in those organ has to operate for that organ. The cells in the liver can't operate like the cells in the heart, because they do different things. So there has to be different, there's different ways. There's many ways to get to one destination. Just like when you driving home or going to work, there's many routes you can take. It's still going to get you where you need to be or where you want to be. And sometimes you want to take one route. One day you may want to switch it up and take a different route to switch, what I'm saying? And then, but when you go those different routes, you get a more whole view, and that's why within spirituality, I, recommend study each religion, because each one has a part of the piece of the puzzle that, when you are able to see them all, you're able to put it together and see the bigger picture. I like to say all the time that, or compare spirituality to a puzzle. Like, if you have one piece of the puzzle, you can't see the full picture from that one piece. Got to put it together with the others. So the Six of Wands and Tower, there's going to be a sudden victory. Okay? But we have to stand in leadership and leadership of ourselves, take control with authority, and be true to our authentic self, and not, follow the agenda of the powers that were, because humanity is taking its power back. That's what this shift within Gaia is about, to help us to take our power back so that we can elevate as a whole and enter the galactic community, if you will. Keep doing the work, and then you may not understand what I'm saying right now, but it's going to click later. You may understand it later. Some of you may understand and receive what I'm saying now, but you're going to hear me in the back of your head on down the line. If you're just beginning your spiritual journey, you're going to remember this. And know that all of my readings and that I've done, all of my videos are timeless. There's information in there that could help you no matter where you are or when you look at it. You can watch one of my videos years from now. If you're led to it, there's a message there for you. So, as we segue into the last row of cards, stillness. Be still and know that this too shall pass. Because this is where we get to the Emperor and the Star card. Take back your authority. Take back control with authority and stillness in your peace and in your meditations. Again, center yourself and be present in the moment, because the present is where you heal the past and where you create the future. We have that power. Take back your power. Really research and learn your power and the potential that is within you as a human. We are so powerful. Our minds are so powerful. That's why they seek to control it. That's why they seek to distract you. Look at that. And then, and we also have the Moon card and the Nine of Wands here, with the Emperor and the Star card. What was hidden is being revealed. Be still. Be still right now, because the truth is unveiling. itself. So again, set up with the 9 of Wands. Don't be a victim. Don't be in the victim mentality. You know, set up healthy boundaries. And the 9 of Wands is kind of like the wounded warrior. It's like I'm wounded, but I still got fight left in me. Humanity may be wounded, but we still have fight left in us, and it's time to just take that power back. But with mentally, take our minds and hearts back. Get in tune with our emotions and our intuition, you know, and create, that spirituality, our own individual truths. So that's what I have. I so hope that this is recording. I know it's recording, but I don't know if the sound is recording because sometimes I'll do a video and talk, and the whole video, for some reason, the mic didn't pick it up. So I don't know. I definitely hope it's recording, but I love you all, and until next time, peace.